We went to Haiti for two reasons. One was to see the progress in terms of reconstruction since the earthquake and to find stories of Haitians helping Haitians rebuild the country. And the second thing was the LDS Church has been involved in a immunization outreach effort to help millions of children get vaccines for diseases that either have been eradicated here in the United States or that we just take for granted. The need for these vaccinations it's pretty great. I mean, with something as simple as one of these shots that costs, something like 15 cents, they are saving literally millions of lives. So they were hoping to reach 95% of the population in Haiti that hadn't yet received a shot. So these are kids under the age of 10. And so we would see mothers bring their children who before had never been able to afford getting these shots. And I think it was pretty gratifying for those who are involved in the project to see these kids leave and know that they may have saved their lives. What impressed me most about the effort were the people who volunteered. I mean, you had kids, teenagers who were 16, 17, and they were going into these neighborhoods, passing out flyers, donating their time. We had this moment when we came down off the hill and there was a street vendor there and he asked us, what are these kids doing? And we told him that they weren't getting paid, that they were just doing this to help. He was really impressed, and that was something that really surprised him because I don't know how often he saw something like that in Haiti. So to have teenagers giving of their time to help kids that they've never met, I think was pretty impressive. The earthquake in Haiti was about 2.5 years ago, and the pace of reconstruction at first was agonizingly slow and even kind of frustrating. We talked to aid workers who said at the first anniversary of the quake, they were actually really even depressed because there was still tons of rubble in the streets. At one point, there was something like 8 million cubic meters of rubble in the streets, which is enough to build a bridge from Port-au-Prince to Los Angeles and back. So you can just imagine how long it takes to get that all out of the streets. And there's still a lot there. I mean, you have tent cities on virtually any open space, parks, medians, soccer fields, and a lot of those tent cities are still there. That said, in the last 9 months, the people who have been on the ground since the beginning of the earthquake say that they've seen a big change, that it feels like Haiti's finally turned the corner, and you start to see people painting their houses, rebuilding their houses, taking pride in Port-au-Prince and in Haiti at large again. Haiti, like any other third world country, has similar problems in terms of an underdeveloped economy. So you have a lot of people who are out of work and feel like they don't have the ability to kind of change their lives. I think one of the most important things that people here can do to help Haiti is find an organization that's doing work there, and there are so many. I mean, you can go online and there's actually a map that shows all the different charities who are involved there. There are hundreds. I think the ones that make the biggest difference are those that create jobs or that give Haitians a sense of empowerment to have control over their own lives. There's a lot of charities there that in some ways are creating as many problems as they are solutions because they create a culture of dependence. So what we saw there that was really neat were a number of charities that really empower the locals to rebuild their homes, find jobs, really take control of their lives.